Good afternoon. My name is Tobias Williamson. I am a Marine, a combat veteran, a husband. I am a father, a brother, and a son. I am a man in a world often surrounded by other veterans, friends, and loved ones. I enjoy and appreciate all of these people in my life, but sometimes, especially when the darkness creeps back into my life, I feel completely alone. Some people here know the darkness I speak of. Thoughts come in seemingly on their own, uncontrollably. Not necessarily thoughts of harm, but thoughts of failure. Failing as a father, failing as a husband, failing at whatever seems to be the most important at the time. I lost a friend to suicide years ago. He was a veteran. He was a coworker. He was a co-conspirator, if you will. When he took his life, I felt that I had failed him. Failed him because I couldn't help him find peace, healthiness, happiness, or whatever it was he was looking for. He was gone, and I had failed to help. Now, over time, I have learned to forgive myself, but at first, I definitely overcorrected. Back in 2019, I led an effort to organize and promote a successful event called Odyssey Fest. This was a one-day concert featuring local bands and musicians rocking out to raise awareness for mental health resources in our community that are actively providing services to our veterans and first responders. Both of these communities have been hit hard by the suicide epidemic that has plagued our world today. Shortly before Odyssey Fest even saw the light of day, I was struck hard and hit with what had to be my absolute lowest points in mental health. It threatened to derail the whole Odyssey Fest mission. You see, sometimes when you're doing the Lord's work, doing the right thing for the right reasons, the enemy strikes the hardest. About 6 weeks before Odyssey Fest, I had two mental health episodes, with the second one almost taking me out. I'll call it a psychotic break, with dissociative disorder being the official explanation. I'll spare you all the details, but after being aggressively restrained and handcuffed by a half a dozen or more law enforcement officers in my own backyard, I spent 12 hours handcuffed to a bed in the emergency room and 36 hours in observation, guarded by a CIT officer. That's crisis intervention. When I finally awoke, my then fiance was at my bedside, and I asked if she still even wanted to marry me after all that shit that had happened. Thankfully, she said yes again, but I was lost. I had no idea what had happened to me. But as a Marine, the mission comes first. And with the support of an amazing team, we pulled together and had a very successful Odyssey Fest. A day filled with music and joy. We shared stories of loss, stories of strength and courage and regrowth. All of the resources present shared their programs and the services available in the community. Everybody came together with the common goal of promoting health and happiness. At the end of that day, I sat with my love and I wept. I felt a bit of relief, but an immediate fear of what that meant for my future. Could I keep this up? Could I keep the momentum going? You see, I still wasn't in a good place. I was still feeling very alone and in a dark place. In the, in the light that I had been burning, as bright as I could, it began to fade. In the days, weeks, and months to follow, I began slipping back into that dark. Then 2020 came, and COVID changed everything. The future of Odyssey Fest was uncertain, and life just became about survival. Over the next several years, I focused on my mental health, healing, and growth. I continue to go to counseling and attend programs that promoted health and happiness. I've hiked many miles from the Appalachia to the Smoky Mountains. I've fly fished back streams all over Virginia and even up in the northernmost parts of Maine. I've attended numerous music festivals. I've kayaked the 10,000 islands in the Everglades, and I've laid down well over 70,000 miles on my motorcycle. I've found that I get the best care when I'm outside doing things and not inside sitting on my couch. So, with that, sorry. Fast forward to where I'm at now in life. I am happily married. I am a new father to our beautiful son, Theodore. He has helped me realize my real purpose in life. He has renewed my spirit and fanned the flame in my soul. I must go forth and be the man that I am meant to be. I have a legacy to pass down to my son, and he will not know his papa to quit. I must show him how to live life to its fullest, for I am now living as an example to him. Perhaps as I am on this journey and burning my light to lead the way, maybe I can burn it bright enough so that I can help others find their way as well. And maybe we can all fan each other's flames just a little and brighten up the darkness of the world around us. I am announcing my intent right now to bring Odyssey Fest back in 2025. I do not have a date, I do not have a venue, nor do I have any talent booked yet. Also, no website. What I do have is the fire that has been stoked in me, and I have a foundation of what's been built before. I have a team. Some of them are watching this video. They are motivated to continue the mission with me. What I'd like to ask everyone watching is please help motivate my team and I by going to my Instagram page, odyssey.rider, that's me, Tobias Williamson, and comment on my most recent post in all caps, Odyssey Fest 2025, and leave some words of encouragement. And there you can follow along for updates. If you don't have Instagram, that's fine. Email me encouragement at tawilliamson00@gmail.com. Also, you can email me there with any questions that you will have. Thank you all for your time. And as you go forth from here, please remember to keep your light shining. I'm done.